Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Obi Milner. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 110.
And now the lefty. Swing and a slow roller. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Josh Bell.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course of a season, those are huge numbers. So when you think about that kind of consistency, they better be very careful in the way that they approach it.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Out to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Yuri Perez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
William Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is down low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
To third, Berger. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Sal Frelick.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Here's Mark Canha. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. Frelick on third with 2 out. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Milwaukee, second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Ryan De La Cruz. The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Frelick brings it in. Runner tags up for third. Not in time. He's safe. And now the rookie second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Bounce to third. Throw on to Santana. And they got him.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
High in the air, out to right. Frelick after it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a pitch. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That fires up the home crowd. Homer number 25 of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Bryce Terang in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Throws to first. Awesome play there. Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. That's a strike. 1-1. That's to third, Berger. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Sal Frelick digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside. On a strike. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Stallings goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground. Throw on to Santana. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Arraez stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Left field. Taylor makes the grab. 2 down. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Out to short. Adames. Throw is low and he can't pick it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground to short. They get the force. Out number 3. Marlins leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's William Contreras. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Santana into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And now Mark Canha fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Got him swinging. 2 down.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire, knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Santana stands at second with 2 gone. One and 2 here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left side. De La Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. Brewers strand one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And here it comes. To the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
De La Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Line drive caught. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He powers one out to right field. His 14th of the year. It's 1-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fouled off to the right. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jacob Stallings now. First time up, he grounded to third. On the ground to the left. Now he launches a throw over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Wendell at third, Stallings at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Terang over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Josh Donaldson.
You gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match it though.
Perez back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. And it kicks off the base of the wall.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Terang in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Nobody out. Runner at first. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Monasterio in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Taylor swings through it for strike one. One out. Runners at first and second. And a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over, and now Sal Fraley swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, center field. Chisholm has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, here's Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 9, Josh Bell.
And the pitch. On the ground to third. Slides. He's got it. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now here is Jake Berger. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Berger stands at first with one out. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, base hit, right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Smoked into left field, base hit. Heading for the plate. The throw home. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bobby Milner is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the bump, Trevor McGill.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 5-1. A 2-run double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Sanchez around third. He will score. And the lead is up to 5. Relay throw to third. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's Joey Wendell.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one to first. Santana. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Brewers 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Fly ball center field. Chisholm on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
In the air left field. De La Cruz right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark Canha. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air right center field. Chisholm on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that's the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 7-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. McGill back to work. And a good eye there. McGill, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that's outside. Now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Digging in. Line drive, base hit down the line. Arias round second on his way to third. And he's got a double. Cut off, now a throw home, but it's offline. It's 8-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Bryce Wilson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Throw on to Santana. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The center fielder.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Oh, the throw is wild. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
That triple right there just stings. The ball probably should have been caught. A bad angle, bad route to it. That's a catchable ball that turns into a triple.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Xavier Edwards will hit next. Bounce to the right. Terang gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Marlins 10 and the Brewers 1. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th, Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yuri Perez departs, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Brian Hoeing takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's a foul ball.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Chisholm going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. This is Bryce Terang. And first offering is fouled off. That's in there.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Righty to the plate. Center field. Edwards sizes this one up. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 10 and the Brewers 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Joey Wendell. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
The first baseman, number 9.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now, Josh Bell. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. One left for Miami, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Berger makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger.
And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Canna moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Santana takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now back.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
De La Cruz.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And here is William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. The Y to kick the pitch. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next for Milwaukee, Carlos Santana. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rips one to right. What a play in right field. And there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Late swing fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. 0-2 now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Here comes the pitch. Right side, Terang. And a quick out, number 1. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
And up next for Miami, Joey Wendell. Line to left. Taylor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. That one drifts inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Joel Payamps up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. The pitch. And fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Taylor brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 10 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the 9th, leading off Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
New pitcher for the Marlins, number 62. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please.
The pitch.
Now pitching for Miami, number 62.
Called strike right there.
Soriano.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
No ball,
All right, now
2
he may
strikes.
have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Donaldson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Terang in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Is just 1 strike away. Out to short, Wendell. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
If it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. All that dreaming you chasing, showed his face, then came and went. Feels like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor while my people fighting demons.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.